just different.
Welcome to the Jaded and Evolving podcast, you guys. I am one of your hosts, Christian.
And I am your other hostess, Natasha.
Make sure you follow us on social media at Jaded and Evolving, or Jaded Evolving, depending on what platform you're looking for us on.
We're there.
Yeah.
Just type in Jaded and
For sure.
Evolve.
Check the links
Bing.
below. You can follow me at DEMCHAKRAS.
And you can follow me at Natasha Soul _.
And please make sure that you like and follow, right, all of our pages and rate
And
the
subscribe.
Podcast. Yeah, subscribe, but rate the podcast. The more that you guys comment, the more that you guys talk to us, the more that you guys tell us what you want to listen to, the more content we can create. And you guys are really kind of who we're doing this for. So without you guys, we wouldn't be here. We appreciate
Half
it.
and half.
Yeah, I mean, because we'd still be doing it, but then
Yeah.
it's that delusional thing. One day it'll take off.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's actually.
Oh,
taking
yeah,
off now,
for
so,
sure,
like,
for sure.
No need to alter the reality if it's already.
Oh,
done.
yeah, no.
I fucked
My
up.
bad.
No, you good. You good.
Okay.
Listen,
But,
we back in the studio.
we
this
back
week, you
in
guys.
this thing.
And things have happened in life, right? Not personally, not to us, but things have happened in life, and it is so fucking unfortunate. Carly fucking Russell, what the fuck happened there? What happened?
The fact that I really just was already slightly getting annoyed with so many people not believing what was going on before
Yes.
all the other information
Yes.
came out, I just stopped.
Yep.
Because I was just like, regardless of what it is, she needs help.
That's exactly.
And
how I
that's my
feel.
issue with everybody like making jokes about it and stuff. It's like, because you can still be there for her. She needs mental help.
Yeah, that's 100%. This was a cry for help, and I am under the impression, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't believe I'm wrong. If this was some blue-eyed, blonde-haired woman who was also going through this mental health crisis,
Mm-hmm.
her 911 call would have been shared across the world. We would have been advocating for, mental health amongst young women. We would be having conversations that we're not having right now.
Go to therapy. Seek out help.
The thing that pissed me off the most about this was, do you see the lengths the police could go to find people? That's what pissed me off so bad. It's like y'all almost went out of your way to prove her wrong.
That's my issue,
That's
too.
how I felt. I feel like this was a cry for help in that regard.
I
and
don't
they
believe
took
this
it and
black
they
woman.
and
Let me
that's what
figure
they-
out what's
that's
going
exactly
on.
what they did.
That could never happen.
There's no way you saw yourself a little baby on the side of the highway. I don't believe it. In God's green earth, that little nigga girl is slept up somewhere around the
She
hotel.
is lying. How dare she try to bring a little white child into this?
The thing that pissed me off the most was her mom. That's what really pissed me off, because you knew the truth and you still got on the motherfucking air, right? Because you wanted in my personal opinion, I feel like her mom,
Do you
one of those
think
15
she
minutes of fame.
knows?
I think she knows for sure, because honest to God,
Her boyfriend is apparently her ex right now.
yeah. So my whole thing is, right, one or two things happened, and either way, I still blame her mother. Because you got on the airwaves and you didn't say that my daughter needs help. You didn't say that. You didn't even blatantly. You could have said,
We're gonna find her
we're gonna figure out what happened to her. We're gonna get the truth. We're gonna get the you
and bringing another mom, a white mom
into
that
the situation.
had a missing child,
So it's
and
shit like
to
that.
get her to help.
But
That's
the other
really
thing-
why they started looking into it, because they brung that.
But the other thing that pissed me off about the whole situation was, even if you hadn't talked to your daughter, right?
Mm-hmm.
You hadn't talked to your daughter. Clearly, that's a cry for help. You don't know that this is what's going. How deflected are you, right? How separate from your daughter's life are you that you didn't realize that your daughter needed help? What the fuck is going on? As her fucking mother, first of all, the girl left her wig, her fucking glad, everything. She just left everything the fuck behind. You know damn well that your daughter would have never done some shit like that. That should have been your first inclination that something was not right. And not like something was not right like somebody abducted her, because you know as well as I do that if it was a child walking on the side of the fucking highway, there would have been multiple calls about a child walking on the side of the highway.
Yes.
So your cognitive dissonance did not click in any fucking way, and in that regard, you're a bad fucking mom. That's some bad mom shit. I don't give a fuck what that shit is foul. And she needs to get her some fucking help.
What's also been making me really upset, I had to put my glasses on because everything is hitting, and it made it worse. I was just like, no, this is not how I'm actually seeing. Anyway, what's also making me upset is I truly hate when random white people start commenting on shit that got to do with us. That's what was really making me upset. I'm like, y'all don't give a fuck about us any other time, but once we start lying, that black bitch, she had a nerve to waste everybody's tax dollars. Bitch!
Well, y'all do that shit every day. It was a lady in 2016 who ran away with her side nigga because she just didn't want to do shit no more. She didn't want to be an adult anymore, so she ran away with her side. You know why she came back? Because she missed her kids. She came back full on like methamphetamine, like addicted. She was fucked up. She was a Florida woman. She went from like Indiana to Florida. After like 4 years, she missed her kids. It was I think it was a Crime Junkie episode or some shit like that. I was listening to.
Not Crime Junkie.
No, it wasn't. It was Rotten Mango. Them true crime podcasts be getting my ass, girl. I was listening to the story. I was like, damn, this shit crazy. That's why I abducted her ass. No, this bitch left. White women do it all the fucking time. I just can't be my postpartum is just getting to be too much. Man, I just gotta get the fuck up out of here. Go, but don't cry wolf. Because the minute y'all do it, it's just, she needs help. We need to advocate more for mental health. But the minute a black person does it, oh, this nigga's on her fucking mind. Black people are just so fucking unhinged. They're just fucking liars. And it's like, y'all have literally raised this country, right? You built this country on the backs of a bunch of bullshit, right? And already belittling black people to begin with. We don't see y'all as an ally. Like, sorry, not sorry. I don't give a fuck if you the coolest white boy on the planet.
At the end of the day, I feel like you're going to turn on me.
You're going to switch.
If there's a race war, you're not going to be like, well, I know that cool black.
You going where you feel like you got the advantage. And I'm going to be honest with you. It ain't too many
I feel that.
that's going to protect you.
Your black wife, your black husband, your black boyfriend.
We're getting so tired of being nice. Okay? Like, my biggest thing with this whole Carly Russell thing is I really want her to get help. But I also want people to understand
why do we have to go to these lengths just to get that?
I was just about to say that. Why do we have to act out in this way for y'all to realize something is wrong when we've been crying for help for so fucking long? And I mean specifically black women. Y'all act like we don't have the opportunity. Like, breaking for us is not a possibility. You just think that we're supposed to be so fucking strong all the fucking time. I sometimes have the toughest fucking days and still have to put on a brave fucking face because people be damned if you have a bad day. If I have a bad day at work, them white people in there are really fucking afraid. Like, I'm gonna go to fuck. I'm the least of your worries. Tom over there with that motherfucking bowl cut, going through a divorce with his wife,
is gonna shoot
custody of his
this
kids.
bit up.
He is your fucking problem. But because somebody ate my lunch out the motherfucking refrigerator, you're afraid that this black bitch getting ready to start walking around. How about
you just buy me another lunch?
Or how about you stop getting
not touch my shit?
Leave my shit alone. Stop acting like black women specifically don't have a reason to be mad, don't have a reason to be upset. But also to the point in that, right? What the fuck is going on with the relationship between her and her father to the point that she acting like this over a nigga? Because her dad was right there.
They were talking about his body language, and they were like, you see how he doesn't even want to look anybody in their eye?
Because to me, knowing that your daughter...
That's embarrassing.
Knowing that you
like,
apparently are very present in your daughter's life.
Embarrassed because she didn't reach out to me, but also embarrassing because what type of parent am I? That my child didn't think to come to me.
Based on to the point where she acting out like this because the nigga won't answer his phone.
Oh, who's over a guy?
Apparently, this was over a guy. That's what I said. Apparently, allegedly, this was over a guy because he was ignoring her and she wanted his attention. So she played this. She, tried to play this thing.
The one thing I've been seeing a lot is like people talking about how we don't feel like we can take breaks because anytime that y'all see us relaxing or chilling, we're seen as lazy. And it's just like black people aren't lazy. They need rest.
If you had to build everything for everyone to be able to benefit off of, you would be tired too.
And not get a share. and
But
not get a
because-
guaranteed spot to lay my head afterwards.
But because you know nothing about that, it seems like an urban legend to you. Nobody should ever have to work that hard. No, you don't have to work that hard because of your privilege. We have to work this hard, and this is our bare minimum. This is all we can give it right now. And to y'all, this is giving it a whole fucking lot. And yet y'all still can't find the means, right, to give us our reparations or even a simple fucking thank you and just leave us the fuck alone. We ain't even asking to be equal. We just asking that y'all just leave us the fuck alone. We don't ever want to be equal to y'all because y'all are fucking savages. Y'all will pillar through communities. Y'all will rape and eat your own people. I don't
And
want
others.
no fucking parts of that. And I'm not talking about like deeply rooted in history, although it is. This shit is fairly fucking recent. Y'all are unhinged. And y'all act like black people are the problem. This baby needs help. And as far as black people are concerned, well, specifically her family, y'all should be the fuck ashamed of yourselves. Because this baby been crying out for help for a fairly long fucking time. And if this is the only time that y'all are seeing the signs, pay better fucking attention to your child. This is why people don't deserve to have children. You this fucking absent-minded behind somebody that you brought into this world, that you ain't see that this baby needed help. And this is allegedly this is over a man. And yet dad is on the motherfucking internet. Dad's all over fucking Twitter. I'm really fucking concerned. You should be. Because your daughter is acting like this over some dick. What moral compass did you subscribe to her? Because my daddy loved me and I ain't
Never.
So what the fuck?
Even with me not really being able to talk to mine
I still.
before, it was just like, never.
Girl, dating yourself while in a relationship.
This is
'Cause I can't.
this is the PSA episode.
Because I can't. I can't imagine. I could not imagine.
I never think about even like when we think about mental health and like taking your life and stuff, people take their lives over stuff like that. I ain't never. Have I thought about taking my life before?
But it's never
Yeah.
been over no man.
No.
Never. It's never been over. If anything, a man acting the way that he was acting towards me was like
Shows me-
my belt loop stuck on the fucking handle. It was like my last straw. But there was so much that was
Yeah.
compiled upon that it was
Yeah.
like, this right here is my breaking point because I got this much
Mhm.
left. This is it.
So with that, like you said, she's been going through things
That's
for
what
a
I'm
while.
saying. And nobody saw that. I blame the boyfriend for being predatory because you knew the girl needed help and you didn't do shit about it. You in a relationship with somebody who clearly isn't really all there and you ain't bothered to help, but you just adding to the problem. Because you see her lashing out, but your ignorance, right, it's not enough for you to say, okay, well, in my ignorance, let me learn about what's going on with my partner to be a better partner. You didn't think that
Nope.
this was too much for you to handle. I mean, and rightfully fucking so. But if you knew that she would go to these type of lengths, nigga, answer the phone and get the bitch some help. Get her mother on the phone. Get her daddy on the phone. Have somebody
Take
go
her
get
to the
that girl.
hospital.
Take her to the hospital. But it wasn't that deep. Black women, we can't even go crazy in peace. That shit is crazy to me.
Very much so.
Which is why it's important getting into it, dating yourself while in a relationship. This is why it's so important to really know your fucking self,
Mm-hmm.
so that you're not dependent upon your partner,
Mm-hmm.
so that you don't feel complete by having somebody else. You should be a whole fucking person before you get into a relationship. And nobody's saying that it has to all make sense, but your foundation of shit, right? Your hierarchy of needs, like the basic shit, like how you eat, where you sleep, all that shit.
Maslow.
You should not be looking for a fucking sponsor, somebody to donate to your lifestyle, off because you don't have it. Then you get into a relationship for the wrong reason, which is what a lot of people.
And that's what we talked about last week.
Yeah.
Basically with the me having to find myself in other things and me being okay with that.
Yeah.
Like you get to a point where you're just like I said, who am I?
Yeah.
And it's like not outside of your family, but outside of another person that you in a relationship with.
That
like
you chose to be with. Because that's a choice.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's a choice.
Who are you?
And if
Figure
you
it
don't
out.
know, figure it the fuck out before you go getting with other people. I feel like a lot of relationships don't work is because right now because people are becoming so codependent on each other, and when it doesn't work out, you're losing what you consider sense of self when in all actuality it's sense of the situation.
Yes.
Right? This is habit for you.
Mm-hmm.
So because it's no longer habit, now you losing your fucking mind because you feel like a piece of you is missing. That's your fault. Because you should have been complete without it. Nobody's saying that you're not gonna grieve it. Nobody's saying that you're
Right.
not gonna go through it. But to the point where you acting out, when you keying people's cars, you pretending to see people on the side of the fucking highway, seek help. You should know yourself enough to know that nobody should be able to break you that fucking hard. Not in a healthy situation. I'm not speaking for situations where it's abusive because that's a whole nother ball game. I'm speaking specifically in these situations that you sign up for where it really ain't all that bad, but both of y'all are fucking problematic and both of y'all are toxic by choice because you think the shit is cute. Because your demographic that you were raised in is probably deeply rooted in some bullshit. But mama and daddy was always arguing, but they was always fucking. So you think that that's how you
They
get
just
over
stay around
situations.
just because.
Because of obligation, because y'all got a kid together. Because
Absolutely
you signed
not.
this lease. Time. That's my absolute favorite.
Time.
Well,
Money. I spend a lot.
Years.
I spend a lot of money on this relationship.
Okay, nigga, it was a bad investment. Sorry. Keep it pushing.
Well, like Skins Keisha say, I'm fucking leaving.
That's it.
I'm fucking leaving.
And the way he tried to test that motherfucking theory, boy, you dumb as fuck. I mean, at least he came out in a minute afterwards. After the fact, he was like, Keisha beat my ass, and at least you know.
Then why you play her like that in front of the cameras?
Yeah, that was.
That's that shit. Like, you think just because the camera's here, I'm not about to.
That's that lacking standard shit, though. That's that. And I don't put it on
Not
her.
on her. I was about to say on him.
Like you.
Why would you do that?
You acting like you above certain shit, my guy.
We know her. We don't know you. I ain't
You know
never
of
seen
you.
that
Right.
man.
I
I had
know
never
of
seen
you.
that man before that.
You are literally the statement to her Oprah. Sorry, sir.
Just like Megan and Party. I ain't know about Party like that before Megan.
And I kind of felt a certain type, and I'm not saying that people don't have a right to feel a certain type of way, but she rap about this shit all fucking day long. You didn't think she was fucking? So when you hearing all this shit on the stand, it's just too much for you to take. You ain't.
And she's an adult. Adults are gonna
and you
adult.
got feminists tatted all on your shit, so like. But that's not what you meant, which is fine if that's the case. You was all about it until you had to really stand on it, and then you got ghost, my guy, and she's flourishing. So
That booty is popping as usual.
I just want women in general, specifically speaking for women.
Yeah.
I want women to love
Black
yourself
women.
more. Black women, love yourself enough.
Because that's all we know. If you get offended by that, that's because that's what we are. That's all we know. I cannot speak for any other group. I can speak about being black and I can speak about being woman. And when those two get together, that's all I really know.
That's because that's who I am. I lead with that before I lead with anything else. Before being fat, before being a millennial, before being any of that, I am a black woman. So
if you get offended by us only really talking to, you don't want me to talk to white women because I'm gonna be like, why the fuck y'all act like that?
Because I don't understand. I don't understand how y'all go through any of the things that you go through. Y'all can
at this point
tears in a heartbeat.
At this point, keep fucking Carly Russell's name out your fucking mouth because you don't know what the fuck she's going through.
Mind your business.
Your ass can go to a fucking mental hospital and they treat you.
We was advocating for Gabby Petito. Y'all was hoping that this girl was wound up dead. We was hoping that little motherfucking Bennett or whatever the fuck his name was when he came back with her shit. We was like, this is just a failure to communicate. We was out this bitch praying. Y'all heard that a black woman went missing, and y'all was like, something don't add up.
Something don't add up. She could never. She could never.
That's weird as
Out of
fuck.
all the black girls, you choose that one.
That's
when we do really have black
You're
women
weird.
missing, and
You're weird.
but they want to take the time to
You're weird.
prove that that didn't happen.
You're weird.
But let's not talk about all the other black little girls
You're
that are
weird as
missing.
fuck. Y'all are weird. And I stand on that. I think there's a lot of weird behavior happening in the world, and that's one of them. But you back to the conversation
Yes.
at hand.
We gotta get a rant out,
Listen,
because that's
all
all
the
I
time.
know.
That's
That's
what we
all I
know.
know.
The standards that people don't
Hey.
have currently, it's fucking a lot of y'all up. Y'all are tolerating a lot of shit for the sake of being able to say that y'all got somebody, and I'm sick of it. As somebody who went through it in her younger years, I get it, but even in being like a virtual older sister to some of y'all, do better.
For sure.
The nigga don't even wipe his ass. Do better. He don't get tax. He can't have taxes taken out of his check because he don't have a job. Do better.
When you go into the bathroom after him and there's shit still in the toilet and no toilet paper,
Do better.
or there's toilet paper and the shit and the soap to wash your hands ain't wet.
Do better.
When you go in the bathroom and his shower towel washcloth is crusty,
Do better.
when you go in the bathroom and all the soap is gone, but yet the washcloth is crusty,
Do better.
you wasted my water.
Do better. When he got money for his weed and not his kids, do better. When his hair is always cut, but he don't have nowhere to go because he ain't got no car, no job, no friends, do better.
Or his hair ain't cut and he ain't got no place to stay.
When his Cash App is his direct deposit, do better.
They do have that. And I try to figure out who really trusts that.
When his tattoos say zone anything, do better. When he just got bipped the fuck up and he getting ready to go down to the casino to hit a lick real quick, sis, do better. Do fucking better. There are good men out here. The ones that you
And just
see
because you have to take time,
to get, first of all, you got to take time to get to know yourself, right? But you also have to take time to get to know these men.
because
And
why
stop
would you not
telling
want
them
to?
every fucking thing off rip. They're using it as ammunition against you. Stop trauma bonding with these niggas. They're going to bank on the fact that your granny died as a reason why you don't wear skirts no more. Like he gonna find a way to tuck at your shit. That's why you don't like your legs, because your granny died. He gonna find a way to use it against you, girl. Do better.
And that's one thing that I recently saw on Instagram, of course, while I was scrolling. This one lady, she, not your flashlight on. This one lady said she was talking to this guy, and he said, "What type of guys do you like? What do you look for in a partner?"
Never
And
answer
she said, "I don't know." Because she doesn't want you to try to sit up here and mold into this perfect and then disappoint her later on. Yes.
Because niggas
Just
will
be
do it.
you.
People will do it in general, but again, speaking specifically from a heterosexual
Yeah.
standpoint, men do it all the fucking time. Y'all pretend to be whatever it is that a woman, declares that she really enjoys, she really loves, and you become this person up until it's no longer beneficial to you, and then you stop every fucking thing.
Yeah.
I see a lot. I'm gonna be real with you. I see a lot of niggas in podcasting do it. Y'all niggas will start these pods, right, and start talking about relationships, start talking about being healthy. These fucking relationship gurus, Derek Jackson, for example, all of this shit, and you got groupies. You cheating on your fucking wife. You have multiple fucking partners across state to state. You don't give a fuck about your health. You're
multiple
not getting
babies.
tested in between partners. You doing what the fuck you want to do. You putting on the front for all of these women, and you trying to keep the stunt going. And the only person who looks really stupid in the end is you. But for every woman involved with these niggas, do better. Do fucking better. Choose better. Ain't nobody saying like you gotta get a nigga to like trick off on you, none of this shit. I mean, if that's your prerogative, so be it. But right, let's be normal for a fucking second and realize that there's so much more to life than being tricked on, right? So much more to life than money. Find you somebody that you can really kick it with and be happy to be around, and stop being so fucking materialistic. Because you broke. So you don't have no fucking money. The only reason why you're looking for him to have money is because you don't have no fucking money, sis. Do better. There's more to life than a pretty face, a big dick, and some deep pockets. Like, get your shit together.
It would be a way easier situation if you already came with what you require.
Baby, what? Relationships be flourishing when the foundation is somewhat similar.
What I already have, yes, that's what I expect in my partner.
who's an accessory
because
to my
there's
lifestyle.
always going to be like this unequal thing going on when you sit up here and expect something that you don't have.
Yeah.
Now you're trying to figure out, why is he trying to run me like this? Why is he trying to control me? I just want to be independent. You weren't independent from the start. Please stop sitting. Please stop sitting up here like you was already that bitch before you got into a relate. He built you.
And
He did a build a bitch on you. You thought you was building a nigga. He built a bitch.
And you know what? I honestly believe that someone, and we're gonna get canceled for this. Some women are really in fucking denial about that. Some women are in denial and believing that.
What are we getting canceled for when it's the truth?
Because people don't. Who likes the truth?
Okay, but stop being in. That's not. We talk about being in denial. That's not the good in denial that we're talking about.
See, now she's preaching. Hit it.
When we say I'm in denial, it's about the things that I know to be true.
Oh, she's.
It might not be that right now, but I will be.
Because I'm working towards it. Avidly working.
What you're not doing. You're being in denial about shit that will never be.
Because you don't even have a plan for it.
Or why would you want that, to be honest? And now you out here looking for other spiritual women to do voodoo and hoaxes and shit for you. And now this man is obsessed with you and starting to beat on you.
Because you had no idea what you was getting yourself into, because you chose the easy route instead of the introspective route, because you be damned if you do any work.
And that's why it's not working in your favor. There are way too many pages giving affirmations for you to be this fucking stupid. Once you get that, once you really truly get that. I know, I was sitting quiet too damn long. It was bubbling. Cause y'all getting on my damn nerves. Y'all look dumb. This is why.
Posting affirmations for you to be this damn dumb. She cooking.
Why do
Damn.
there are too many pages out here sitting up here trying to help you to get through this for you to still sit up here and be like, nah, I need me a bruja, a witch or something to give me this never leave me again. Or y'all are fucking magical as fuck too, cause why the fuck is this working for y'all?
It's working against you.
It's really working against you. It's like it's working so well.
Yep.
You weren't supposed to do that.
You so comfortable crying in the Bentley that you don't care what it costs you. You don't care. Y'all don't give a fuck.
I don't even like Bentleys.
Fuck
Bentley.
That name.
You ain't like a Bentley until you saw him driving around, did it?
You saw an opportunity and you took it. And every opportunity placed in front of you is not presented to you, and you are an opportunist. So you take what you see. You don't take what you can get. You take what you see, and you sometimes you get greedy.
And what you see is not always what it is.
So let's be resolution driven, right? Because we can talk about the problem all day long, but let's be resolution driven. So in a situation like that, right? Let's say you come across a friend who's in this situation. What type of advice do you give her?
Are you working on yourself? Are you looking into yourself? Why are you so comfortable in this?
That's a great question. That is a great question. Why are you so comfortable in this? Why are you so
this is
being
not
provided for with no background plan? You have no plan B, no A2.
Because even though I would love to think, yeah, I would be a stay-at-home mom, I would be an entrepreneur. You leaving me in this house too long for me to not think of so many things that could be making something. And that's why you like me. Because I'm innovative, nigga.
The idea of putting all of my security in another person too just doesn't make me feel good.
I was about to say, it didn't work when I was just relying on my parents, and it's not going to work for your ass.
Clearly.
Like, some of y'all parents are really dope-ass people, but, like,
I don't get all that it is that
I don't feel.
That's the thing. I'm not fully fulfilled with somebody else doing it for me. So with me being able to gift it to myself, I feel a lot more secure in being that person than to try to be or become somebody that I'm not for the sake of doing something because it's easier. It's just it's a lot easier for certain women to conform to something than to become somebody, who they'll grow to know.
And what do they say? Nothing worth it ever comes easy.
Nothing worth it ever comes easy. Nothing worth it ever comes easy. It comes with a little bit of eustress, a lot of bit of distress, and stress nonetheless. I want better for y'all. I want better for y'all. I want better for Carly. You know, like kind of the conversation at hand. But I just want better for any woman who doesn't understand what it means to really have better, to have more. Some women don't even know what more looks like.
Some of y'all don't think that you'll ever be able to obtain that. And that's also the other issue. Because again, there are way too many affirmation pages. All y'all do is scroll because y'all not working. Y'all not bettering yourselves in any type of way.
Because you don't even believe it. I think a lot of it does tie down to self-esteem and self-worth. Right?
Self-concept.
And a lot of women don't have that. They don't have a sense of self because their entire life, right, they're told to be certain things.
People pleasing for others.
Specifically little black girls.
Mm-hmm.
So it's your duty, it's your responsibility to get tired of that first and then to develop a game plan. Because to your point, you know, there's pages for affirmations all day long and you can recite them till you blow in the face. You can write them the fuck down, but until you believe them, until you act upon them, what are you doing? You sitting around waiting for a miracle to happen. That's not how life works. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in miracles. I believe that things happen either because you're just gifted that thing, right? I don't think that's necessarily a miracle. I think that's more of a blessing, right? And then I believe faith and work. That's it. And delusion. That's all it is. I don't believe that you can sit around and do absolutely nothing and think that it's going to be granted to you.
Faith without works is dead.
Even in being provided for, even in finding a sugar daddy, you still have to do the physical because you
got
don't
to
really
do something.
No internal work, but you do all the physical work that you need to do in order to look your best and be your optimum self. And the whole fucking time, you lack self-concept and knowledge.
And even if you have done some work, because happiness is our birthright.
Yes, very much
Not
so.
having to work so hard is also our birthright.
Very much so.
But what you doing with what that person? What are you doing with what that person is giving you too? Because it's not going to be around forever. If you have a sugar daddy, usually they're older.
Yeah.
What you going to do
And
when
they
he
have
die?
expectations of you.
What you gonna do when he die? What you gonna do when he tired of you? What you gonna do when he get the next young thing?
What you gonna do when he make you stand on that shit? That shit, all that shit you was talking. What happens when he actually wants you to do your part? And I'm talking about something as basic as like, right, not to sound misogynistic, but like something as simple as cooking and cleaning. Can you really do that? Or did you falsify your way into this position? Think about shit like that. But that's not to his benefit. That's to your benefit. You should know how to do these things. It's something as simple as life skills that y'all lack. Y'all lack life skills, common sense. It just seems like everything went the fuck out the door. And this is not about morale or, you know, about social politics. I'm not saying, because I'm not even, it's basic fucking need. And you can't do it. That's concerning.
Very.
Is it not? Are you not? Why are you not concerned? All signs point to. I would be worried. I would grow up thinking that like I need to do some fucking work because the least. That's the thing that be fucking y'all up. The least you could do is this. Y'all fail to realize that everything is a process. You don't just start and finish. You start, you go through some shit, and then you finish. Or you're just done. Like, it depends on, you know, whatever output you put out. I just think that is very fucking weird, again, that y'all don't see the disconnect when you don't have it by the time that you should be due to have it, i.e. when you start taking care of yourself. On your own. Even if your mom and dad doesn't give it to you, it's still your right to have it.
Yes.
I don't know what else to tell y'all. I don't think we know what else to tell y'all. I think that it's kind of just like cut and dry. I think advice alone, right, coming from two people who, like, we were dumb in our own right.
Yeah, for sure.
But never to the point where we could. The one thing that we knew above anything else is, but if I take all the luxuries out of it, my foundation is still sturdy. If you can't say that, you shouldn't be dating.
No.
You shouldn't be dating.
I still know how to do for myself. I can provide for myself.
Y'all are weird.
Without you, I am still somebody.
Y'all are weird as fuck for not having it. I'm sorry.
Why don't y'all want to be y'all?
I wasn't taught, I wasn't raised, blah, blah, but you make decisions for yourself every fucking day.
What that video say? Your mother didn't teach you how to suck dick, but you know how to do it.
That.
And if she did, I'm so sorry, baby.
If she did, tell her call me, because what she was doing.
I'm so sorry that she taught you how to do that. I'm sorry that you had to go through that and grow up so fast.
Because, baby, now that's a conversation.
I don't know anything about that.
I've never been through that, but I do know of somebody who's had to
go
through that situation.
To grow up
and
really
like,
fast
baby,
and just...
Damn.
You deserve rest. You've been working too hard.
Take the year off. Get the tapes. All 13 of them. Because, my God, everybody need to know.
There ain't even 13 months and you need 13.
Fucking tapes. You ready to get into this topics?
Yep.
Making friends as an adult.
It's trash. No.
It's
okay. I told one person when I was like on the apps trying to make friends, I was just like, I'm really just, when I talk to people, like this might sound really bad, but I'm like, I'm really trying to just cipher people out.
Yeah.
Because I will get tired of this conversation.
Yeah.
But if I want to keep talking to you, you bringing me something.
Yeah.
We're working.
Mm-hmm.
We have goals.
Yep.
We can boost each other up.
You should always have something to talk about. Should and actually do.
And also understand that as adults, we don't have to talk every day.
Not every day.
This isn't high school. I don't see you every day.
If I could talk to my friends like once or twice a week, I'm fine.
For sure.
I don't need a lot of social interaction to be happy. I'm very much.
Some of my friends only talk to them twice a year.
Yeah, for sure. My best male friend, I talk to this nigga like literally twice a year. Top of the year, bottom of the year.
My brother.
You see?
Yeah.
I talked to my brother yesterday. He didn't answer the phone, but I was like, "Hey, fathead, I love you." He was like, "Love you too." Motherfucker, so you was right by your phone, watched the ring, and they answer. I bet. Punch you in the head.
He didn't have the notifications on for the text, for the call, but for the text. But no, making friends as an adult is it's interesting. And it's not like high school or when we were in school and I have a class with you and I have to work with you. So I have to actually show up for this thing.
Yeah, because your life is also different than high school, right? High school is more like a social experience.
Mm-hmm.
You know, at work, you're there to work. So most of the time, that's where you meet a lot of your new friends. I don't really like my coworkers enough to be like, we should hang out after this.
I've hung out with a couple of my coworkers a couple times, but that's because I'm at a very they don't call black people at the place that I work at the minority because we're not. Yeah, which I love, but like
I go to work related events if I feel like if it's free, right? If they're like open bar, I'm going.
Hell yeah.
Because my job, they be open in the bar, but. The other thing is if I feel like there's a networking opportunity, like if I can go and like talk, because you know the company I work for is a smaller company.
Yes.
So like the vice president is usually there, some of like the board members, things like that. I like to be able to put a face to a name and shake their hands, give them a little drunk fist bump. Fist bumping.
They do.
So the little drunk white fist bump. Maybe we do, we'll have like a shot of a Truly or something together. I like those opportunities, and it's been very beneficial to my professional life.
Truly.
Yeah, but I also don't like meeting new people.
And it's very anxious.
Yes. Anxiety
driven to me, because now I'm just like, I gotta do this all over again. I gotta tell this person this stuff about me. But I'm over.
A good adult friend only comes, bless you, only comes every once in a while for me. So I know when it's a good thing, when it is sporadic, when it is random. Because I feel like if I'm working too hard towards it, it's just not going to be good.
Yeah. Way too damn much.
Those situations never turned out good for me. So
No.
especially like when we met, like it was just kind of like a go with the flow
Yeah.
type of thing.
It was just like, I knew you before.
Yeah.
I knew of you, but
Let's
time to get to know you.
Yeah, let's dive into how we even came across each other. That's how we feel.
Dating yourself while also in a relationship and making friends is kind of hard.
It's a lot to juggle.
Because now, not only before, if I was making friends and single, I was making sure that I was okay.
Yeah.
Now I have to, there's extra respectability politics added into it. Because before it was just like, I'm single, I can make male friends, and I know I talk to you like this because we cool. It's nothing to it.
Yeah.
With somebody added into the picture, it's like I have to respect this other person that I'm in a relationship with and make sure that they don't feel uncomfortable. And that's one thing that really bothers me about certain conversations that are had on Instagram and other social media, because it's just like, so you don't respect the person that you're in a relationship enough with to be like, I see where you're coming from. Nope. Let me fix this. You just have low self-esteem because this friend has been around and we don't even fuck with each other like that. Whole time, sometimes y'all done messed around. It's my intuition that's telling me what this was. And it's giving me, I'm feeling something here.
And I'm not wrong.
And even if it's not, it's somebody. Fresh. It's somebody. It might not be you, but it might be her. It might not be her, but it's you. Somebody had feelings in this.
And don't let me be the one dating the person where that's where the feeling, because now I'm going to smack the shit out you. Because why the fuck did you bring me into this situation knowing that you had feelings for that girl?
That's why that tweet got so many fucking retweets that I said, because they're like, if you brung your not even significant other, would you, if the person that you're dating brung you around friends that they have fucked before, what does that mean? Their options are open, and I'm not going to be number one. Why the fuck do you feel so comfortable bringing me around these people? Like, you don't have any type of respect. That's why the whole side nigga thing kind of came up in my head, because I'm just like, you don't have enough respect for either one of us.
No.
It's like why would you bring me around these people when, one, we not really even like that. Like, we're just dating.
Exactly.
Like, cool, I'm going to meet some of your friends. Let me see how you act around them. But if this is really something serious to you, don't bring me around them like that.
Exactly. Because when you're
tell me what's up.
When you're dating and it's cordial is one thing. But when you're dating and it's serious,
yes,
it's totally different.
Tell me about these people. And let me figure it out. Earlier on, it's like, oh, I dealt with such and such before. Like, me and them are still kind of close. Like, okay, cool. And I get to decide, like, is there are they always texting them at like 10 p.m.?
I was just
are they always doing this? Dynamic? Like, what's up? And then later on, when we're in a real serious relationship, and y'all not doing that no more because you're just like, nah, I got a girl. Like, you defending this situation, cool. But if this is becoming serious and that person still feels like they have a piece in your life like that because you were here before me, I mean, I respect that, cool. But don't be texting this nigga, because if you had a nigga, usually women are quick to be like, I'm not going to do that no more. Because, but the niggas, if your friend had a boyfriend, they're not texting you at that time. She's bored. She's lonely.
What's the dynamic?
Y'all used to be single together.
What's the dynamic of where y'all stand right now? When was the last time y'all fucked? Because
don't make it like 3 months ago and you low key dating them too.
When the first time you met me and we didn't sleep together that night, you went and slept with your friend. Don't bring me around that person.
Yo.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Because they're always an option.
You should not be.
And now you disrespecting me.
Who is always an option when you get into a serious relationship? Sorry, not sorry. If you are in a monogamous relationship, right, when the stipulation is that you're not going to talk to anybody else, y'all going to do y'all thing, that's when you cut all ties. But if you're in a non-traditional monogamous relationship, a poly, whatever the case, whatever the dynamic is of your relationship,
make sure you communicate.
Make sure that you communicate where you stand sexually with all your previous partners, because that shit is real life serious. Not just for the physical reason, but because there are emotions involved, whether y'all want to admit it or not. Because y'all like doing stupid shit. Y'all love doing stupid shit. Y'all live for it. And it's stressing.
And don't let nobody do that to you.
Because then it's World War fucking through. The bitch heartless. I don't know what the fuck wrong with the bitch.
You punch in here. You punch in the air.
Every time you turn around, bitch got a new fucking best friend. It ain't all the motherfucking best friends in the world.
I met her parents. She ain't had no brothers there.
This your cousin. Oh, this is my homegirl. Oh, we used to work together. Oh, we was up Amazon together. Oh, she used to work at the shop where my little sister got her hair braided. And you fucked her. And you've been fucking her. Fucking play with me.
And that's okay, but don't lie to my face.
I had a revelation not too long ago. And it's based on my delusion, right? Going totally off topic.
Are you on the other?
I'm not as fine as I think I am.
You put that in the other list, or did you just copy
I moved it over?
Oh, okay.
I'm not as fine as I think I am. And when I say that, I mean, like, I know that I have things that I want to work on.
My head just turned white.
I have things that I know I need to work on. And one of those
as we all do
is, like, I have huge body dysmorphia, but two,
same.
I think sometimes my confidence be too high, where I get too outside of myself, and there's like a humbling moment. So I just feel like as of lately,
describe one of those humbling moments.
So like recently, I'm like looking for a birthday dress, right? Mm-hmm. Like I'm going out of the country, I'm doing all these different things, so I'm like looking for outfits. So I'm getting a bit more adventurous with the things that I'm purchasing, and I'm trying some of these things on, and I'm looking at myself, and it's like, you thought you lost that much weight, or you thought that you were shaped this way, you thought, and it's like your delusion was so strong, sis. Reality has finally set.
But does it actually look bad?
To me, it does.
Okay.
And I think that's what matters. Like, I don't give a fuck about anybody else. To me, it does. And that's why I was saying, like, my delusion was just too fucking strong. I'm not as fine in my mind, you know, as I thought I. Like, I need to
dial it back a little bit. Be a little bit more realistic about.
That's all.
Again, we're at two different spectrums. When it comes to, so I'm getting more comfortable with myself. Like, I would have never worn shit like this last year. Thank you. But I would have never wore shit like this last year. So it's kind of like no, that shit actually looks good on you. Do your thing.
Yeah.
And it's like,
you just have to like yourself in it, because that's all that matters.
True. And when we were in the car that day, that's kind of what I like. When I feel comfortable. Yeah. I'm comfortable.
I get you.
But if I don't feel comfortable, but I look cute to everybody else, sometimes that be working. Yeah. Sometimes that works. Sometimes the what I say on TikTok, as long as sometimes when I look good on the outside,
sometimes the
inside is gonna be following suit.
The girls are girling.
We're all showing up. We're all showing up. It's a premiere. We on the world tour with my mans.
And that's sometimes I be needing the compliments.
It helps a lot.
But one thing I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna conform.
Let that ride everything that I do. Like, oh, every time this person gives me a compliment, I'm just gonna rock with what they. People be setting y'all up sometimes,
especially when you're plus size.
Girl, that look good.
No, I don't.
Yes, I'm a confident.
Why would you tell me that I look good and my labia is on this seat at the brunch, bitch? You knew that this skirt was too fucking tight. I knew it was too tight, but I needed somebody to confirm.
And now I'm trying to unbuckle this shit at the table.
Now I got one. It looked like somebody kissed the seat. Bitch, like, why would you do that to me?
Just because I'm the bigger friend of the group don't mean you gotta do that to me like that. Now y'all not my friends no more, for one. Like, cause I know how to fix me. Y'all not my friends no more. And I'm gonna come to each one of y'all houses. I'm gonna tell y'all about yourselves. Cause why would you do that?
Now it look like
now you got me looking crazy in the pictures. Why
the only
you do
person in
that?
the picture, and my foot is at the top of the shoe.
Because
you
usually,
told me-
because usually I'm the baddest bitch in the group. But now you had to tell me to step out in this because you tired of looking like the sad one. What type of friend are you? You can't just let me be the bad bitch. I don't even have to be the baddest bitch, but because you be looking dusty and crusty, now you gotta. Well, if you would have listened to me and put on what I told you to put on, then you would have been fine. But you was okay with the latex on the denim.
And
why you do that?
I'm looking like a glad bag in this bitch.
And you actually look halfway decent this time.
I'm in this bitch sweating. Wow. Melting. And you talking about, oh, he said his friend think you cute. His friend.
And then y'all all laughing at me.
His friend is just being a good friend because he's trying to fuck you. And when we get back to this house, I'm going to tell him, I know I look a hot ass mess. Please wait 1 second, sir, while I go put on something a bit more realistic. So that you know, right?
What the fuck is up? Because I slipped one time.
Because clearly this bitch ain't.
But you won't be able to misstep me again.
Sorry I left that little kissy stain
I might
on the leather seat of your car.
I promise I'll go out there with a Lysol wipe.
And just wipe it down. My bad. But she should have told me my coochie look was hanging out the side. It was so.
You still want to fuck with a bitch like that? Y'all still want to fuck with a bitch like that? Okay. She won't be.
So it they don't give a shit.
She won't be here much longer because I'm gonna pop that bitch. And the next time you see her, she gonna have a black fucking eye.
How do you fit in? But how do you network amongst groups when you're not
the one?
Not the one. You don't look like. Can you network across networks?
Okay.
Like, can you without looking
like a groupie
or looking bad in general? Like, I think about that. Like in podcasting, like we want to network with other people. A lot of podcasts that we want to work with talk a lot about like love, sex, relationships. I mean, which we have conversations here too. But when you're networking with people, it takes a lot of like communicating. You know, leaving comments under people's posts, liking pictures. You know, commenting on the story. But how do you do that and not look like you're trying too hard and, you know, not looking like a groupie?
I really don't look forward to trying to network with people.
Girl. Like,
with what I've seen and what I've heard, not what I know, because I don't know anything about that side yet. I feel like I was trying to think like which one is better, like social media just talking to people or talking to people in person, and it seems like neither one would be reasonable unless somebody has a woman manager and I'm just talking to her the whole time. I'm not even talking to y'all. But that's not always the case because a lot of people are at the stage that we're at. We don't have a manager. No, we manage ourselves.
And to have and you want to develop a dynamic.
Yeah, with them.
You're about to work with. So it is very difficult to think that, like, I'm not ever going to be somebody that I'm not. I will be more professional. You know,
like for sure.
Up the ante a bit in the interview so that it does sound, you know, like it's entertaining.
I'm not going to sit up here and be like, oh, yeah, bitches be. Like, yeah, women. I mean, I might. Y'all know women, we, you know, we be tripping sometimes.
I just
can't stand by every woman.
I think about just sometimes, like, I'm not even going to send an email or I'm not even going to, you know, say, like, hey, we're going to be in your city or whatever because I don't like the way that looks. It's very difficult. It's very fucking difficult.
It's so hard. All you want to do is, like, work with people and you're genuinely, like, this is great. I believe in what you're doing. But you look at me and you're just like, oh, no, because this going to go a whole different type of way. It's like,
you see the
it was account, never that.
You see the follower count and automatically.
And you think that you.
Like, it's an easy take. Because she'll take anything. Anything over what she got, she'll take.
No.
You must not know me.
I am outside of this.
And I'm not easily impressed either, so.
I ain't never been impressed by a nigga.
No, some niggas are really impressive.
That's why I giggled afterwards, because I'm lying like shit. Follower count, though?
That's what it ties to. Some social
I
media
don't
wise, it's
care.
like some people are difficult like that. Oh, the bitch only got 40 followers. There ain't no way. No, don't. Mm-mm. I live a life off of social media.
True to this.
I have
I'm not
real
new
life,
to this.
like a reality. I have a human experience.
You stay shouting out my occupation. Black women in tech, nigga. You couldn't see me on a good day.
Y'all are weird.
Outside of here. You couldn't see me on a good day outside of here. You have to talk to me to fix your shit.
It's 2222.
I don't know what that stands for. I just know 333. It means change. 555 means do it, bitch. But yeah, I don't understand, and I don't like when people try to take advantage just because they're known.
People are opportunists.
And I don't like that. When I show up as me and you sit up here and try to make it seem like it's something and I'm not making it seem like it's anything because I don't care. My ADHD has really helped me just, like you said, introspective and just like, this is me.
Yeah.
What I said is what I meant. If I meant something else, I would have said that.
Yeah.
Come correct or don't come at all.
I also take this serious. So I'm not saying this because this is an opportunity for like a clout chase, right?
No.
For that viral moment, that picture. I want this. If I'm reaching out to you, it's because I really admire whatever it is
what you're doing.
And I would love to be a part of it. And I would
you ain't on no
BS,
what it seems like. You're doing great shit.
And
I want to commend you. I want to give you your flowers. I want to see what else what's up.
And yet and still.
And I'm not trying to, like you said, I'm not trying to get no viral moment off of you. I could care less about that. 'Cause I don't want, me personally, I don't care for people knowing me.
I feel like once you've encountered it one time, some people expect for it to be that all the time.
Oh, no.
And I just think that that's unfortunate.
No. It might have been her, but it won't be me. It might have been them, but it won't be 3.
Remember to follow us on social media.
At Jaded Evolving or Jaded and Evolving. Of course, I'm gonna put everything. I think the way I did it for the week that's coming out, I think I did it really well. I just put it on the side.
Yes, I like it a lot.
I'm trying. They can find me at Natasha Soul _ on Instagram. Where can they find you?
DEMCHAKRAS everywhere.
Look at her likes on Twitter.
My likes on Twitter?
Mm-hmm.
Don't look at my likes on Twitter. Bye.
Bye.